Kickstarter is still relative from an author point of view, an
Hmm.
untapped territory. It's still very untapped. There are some people that do well with it, like Russell Nolte is
Yeah,
the man. He's the
yeah.
fucking man at Kickstarter. Like he's
Madeline,
not.
Madeline, Madeline Holland Rossi, she does really good on it.
Yeah, I
She's
know. I'm finally getting her on the show. I'm actually really happy about this because I've never had her on the show. I'm getting her on it.
great.
It was supposed to be this week, but she got caught with something. We'll lose her business, but she's come out on again in a couple weeks, and yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it. But no, there are some people like the thing about Kickstarter is it's not just a Kickstarter; it's Unbound. Like the thing about writing in general today, there are so many roads,
Yeah,
and unless you are Jonas Saul or Stephen King or J.K. Rowling or Brandon Sanderson even or
Tosca Lee,
Diana Goblin and someone of that like and there's other authors in that echelon too. But you,
Jonathan Mayberry.
oh yeah, there's a lot like there. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, and by the way, folks, if you feel like I'm knocking, I'm not. It's what has happened, and the word is publishing has decentralized. And
Yeah,
because it's decentralized, what's happened now is if you build it's a weird thing. Traditional publishing doesn't market like it should. And
yeah,
because it doesn't market like it should, you have this opportunity of building an audience on your own. So now you're in this really weird space. If you get to a certain audience, why would you go there? Like
yeah.
what's in it for you? Right? And because I don't again, I don't give a shit about awards or tradition. Like I don't care. So what I don't care about being recognized. None of that shit matters to me. Do you enjoy my books? That's great. That's all I care about. So, and I say it like that because again, that also gives me maximum leverage,
Yeah.
right? Because now, again, I'm not worried about my ego being stroked. I'm worried about getting paid. Again, slightly different perspective,
So there, I
right?
mean, there's precedence for this, though. There's
Yeah,
precedence. I mean, I was in it. I was in the music industry when it collapsed,
uh-huh.
and the music industry had this arrogance about it. The big music moguls had a big arrogance about it, and they continued to shut down. The just like artists were making subtle demands. Let's can we get one more percentage on our points for off the gate concerts? Can we get one more percentage off? They were making very subtle demands, and they were being shut down. And you could only do that so much to people, and then the artistry itself was being so sanitized and so formulaic at that point. And I think the publishing industry, especially the traditional publishing industry, is falling victim to that a little bit. And like you said, somebody with a great idea, a brand new idea that will blow up, the publishing industry doesn't look at it that way. They look at it, is it a safe bet kind of idea,
Mhm.
and that is the mistake that they're making, and it's going to cost them. It is going to hurt their business. And if they don't pivot, because the film industry went through this about 10 years ago with indie film, and they pivoted. They decided to change everything they were doing. They started doing things on digital. They started embracing divisions within their bigger companies like Lionsgate and DreamWorks. They had smaller divisions where they were producing their own indie films and putting their money behind indie film, and the film industry thrived because of it, and they survived.